I think that Hollywood would be good to mix things up a little. And I think that when Hollywood has been successful, it is because they have mixed things up.
Okay, but
with directors and with I think we're moving a little bit back away from the, oh, I just need to throw all this CGI at it, because I think that hurt things too.
We definitely got too much of that.
There's no plot and there's
Transformers. Marvel has a track record and a loyal fan base for the past 15 years, or 10 years, give it 10 years with Iron Man when that
Iron Man, yeah.
Right? And it's still going to take them another 3 or 4 years, maybe 2 or 3 years, so maybe we're all in 12 years, to get to Captain Marvel, who is going to be the first female superhero movie for the MCU. They have all that history and still taking them, right? DC is trying to beat them to the punch with Wonder Woman, but the downside is that Superman, Batman vs. Superman, and Suicide Squad, which is kind of a one-off, but those did not all do as well as that they had hoped. And those movies are flawed. They're still great, but they're flawed.
Yes.
Right? Wonder Woman, again, is going to have to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Is going to have to swoop in and save the day.
But let's talk just a little bit about this greatness. They're still great movies, because I think that one of the problems with the DC movies, and you could say this with Marvel too, but let's just stick with DC, is that they try and set themselves up too much for what's coming next. Let's take Batman vs. Superman, which I didn't like. But why did Wonder Woman show up? And who the heck was that green guy hanging off the cage? Who was that guy? I don't know who it was. Like basically half a guy?
Oh.
Who was that?
Cyborg.
Why was that guy in there? Why did you spend my valuable resources as a watcher?
They're setting up Justice League.
I know, but that's lame. Let Justice League set up Justice League.
And let's
make a good trailer.
Or
have fan crap. Like
no, you come.
I don't respect it.
You come in at the end of the movie, big Marvel style.
Oh.
And you drop that Easter egg. You don't have to sprinkle it in the middle of your film.
That's what I mean. Like they've gone to this like cookie cutter. I'm gonna have CGI. I'm gonna blow up buildings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in what's coming next, and I'm gonna waste all the viewers' time. By the time I get to that, I am zoned out. I would have liked to have that 10 or 15 minutes left of the Wonder Woman and Cyborg. I didn't even know that. I would like to have that time back to make me believe in this like conflict between Superman and Batman more, because I didn't believe.
Yeah.
They were just seemed like they were bullying each other. I didn't know who was nice. I didn't know who was not nice. Like they were both bullies to me, which is not how I view them, right? In my like idealistic viewer mind. So come on. They're gonna use a cookie cutter approach. Make sure it plays.
I think you're right. I think what DC has to do is figure out what they want these relationships between their heroes to be, and then how they're going to showcase that.
And Marvel does it too.
Yeah.
They all do. Because they did the same thing in like bringing in Ant-Man, bringing in Spider-Man in Civil War. Like, it became not about Captain America anymore. It became about, let's introduce as many characters as we can so that we can have as many spin-offs as we can.
But it was for a set period of time. Civil War was Captain America's and Iron Man's movie.
Yeah.
They threw in 8, 10 other characters for a finite period of time, okay?
But it was throughout. What's her name? Black Widow or whatever?
Well,
she's a bit player, but you're wasting my time.
She's the conscience for both Steve and...
Which is lame, because if you've seen the other movies, she's not the conscience for anybody. It's not believable.
She's definitely the conscience for Steve in Winter Soldier. Did you see that one? They're using her well, okay? I think what DC is trying to do is to put all of their bigwigs on the map and make them a central character. Make them a central part of the story.
Exactly.
And when you have Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, okay? That's 6 people that you're gonna try to put on screen and get a compelling and emotionally satisfying story for in 2.5 hours. Forget about it.
I'm not buying it.
That's too many egos involved.
And it dilutes the rest of the movie. It's the same thing as CGI to me. Like, CGI dilutes the movie. The fact that I like
token
it,
heroes, too many token heroes dilutes the movie.
But actually, and we're going, but like Superman is a great example of that. The last Superman, I don't remember.
Man of Steel.
he would pick up the bad guy and throw him into a building, and then the bad guy would stand up and throw Superman into a building, and they could do it because it was CGI. So to me, CGI...
It's way more nuanced than that, but you're right. You're right.
CGI has watered things down, and now this like token appearance of everyone has watered things down.
Just add every character you possibly can.
Yeah. And so I hope they don't do any of those things with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's showing up in Wonder Woman except Wonder Woman, because none of them are.
And I'm okay if they if one person showed up as a buddy or something, like fine.
How are they going to do that if it's set in World War I? None of the heroes are there.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
So like if any of them show up, it's going to be like they're going to bookend in the beginning or end, but we're back to current time.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I think
That's true.
my hope is that this movie just completely knocks everybody's socks off, and that it represents a new shift in female-led superhero movies. There's certainly an audience for it.
There is.
You know what I mean?
And there is.
Thanks for watching. Oh, that was a good one.
That was action-packed.